Okay, hi y'all. Um, yeah, one of our cats almost died. Um, this was now a couple months ago. Um, he's a dude cat, like a year old, a little bit over. Um, and yeah, he got like a really bad urinary tract thing and was completely blocked and couldn't pee anymore. And the vet said that his bladder was the size of a softball um, after I took him in, and that he would have died. Um, Had he not been treated quickly and had his bladder kind of, you know, cleared out. Um, oh my goodness. Um, I wanted to talk about just how I'm like grateful and happy that he's here still, and snuggling and hunting the mouse outside that's eating the bird food um, through the window here. But yeah, I mean, I guess I can go into a little bit what it was like. I mean, he started acting not like himself, right? He was like hiding, he was sitting under the chair, um, and was throwing up, and it all happened super fast. Um, um, yeah, and then the vet took care of him, and then that night, then he came home and he had like a catheter, and he had a bag attached to it, and he had to sleep in a crate, and he just had this like bloody bag full of liquid like attached to him via a tube, and it was pretty rough. But then he went back to the vet the next day so they could watch him, and then like I don't know, 2 or 3 days later, I think they took the catheter out. So he started getting stronger again. Um, and then the big annoying thing was that he was peeing everywhere. He started peeing like all over the place. He didn't want to pee in his box. Oh yeah, that was another sign, of course, that there was something wrong. He had peed a few times outside his box beforehand, which he never did before. And it was annoying when he was peeing everywhere. It was like got so hard and annoying. It was a real test of our ability to be good like pet people. Cleaning up always, like, oh my goodness, it's just a drain. Coming down in the morning and like look where he peed, like in his like 5 different favorite spots. I was really worried about it, that it would like just never go away. I read some things that it just doesn't go away, but it did. It did over time. It took weeks, and now he doesn't do it at all anymore. And he is in great shape, and he's sitting right there staring out the window. Um, but yeah, I mean, but the thing I actually wanted to say was just that what it takes sometimes for me to be like, to appreciate something or someone. Um, now every time I'm scooping the litter, I've talked about this before, scooping the litter, one of my activities, I'm like happy that I'm freaking scooping the litter rather than cleaning pee up off the floor, for instance, which I was doing just a month ago. Big life improvement, but it's so easy to forget this stuff all the time. Just forget all the things that are actually like going well in life. When I'm snuggling him and he's like sitting on my lap, um, before he got sick and almost died, yeah, take it for granted. Be like, oh, he's He's still a kitten. Nothing's gonna go wrong with this guy for a while. It's just so natural to not appreciate what we've got. And that goes for most things. People, too. We take them for granted. And then something happens, the relationship ends, or they get old, or, you know. I've been around 2 previous pets right before they died. One, my dog, who I was there when she died. It was great to be there with her when it happened. I'm happy that I could do that also. And then even for myself, I could have died. I had a huge health thing. I had brain surgery, you know. I could have died when I was like when I was 20. So this whole life of mine here was a little bit extra. Could have ended when I was 20. And it didn't. Just like this guy right here. His life could have ended 2 months ago, a month ago. He's still here. He's like a little beautiful angel guy who's still here. And I love that. I do wish that I could be more could hold that more. All the things, sometimes it's very obvious, like with a cat, and more in your face, so it's like easier to practice. Like I have this thing that very easily could have been gone. Like I can snuggle this guy because he's still here. I think the more that I can be here and feel what all this, everything that I have, constantly, the huge amount of wealth of stuff, of physical stuff, yeah, but also all this great fortune of life, of experience, of everything that's right in front of me all the time. The more I can be here and feel that, the more grateful I just naturally am. I can contrast it easily with how I used to go around all the time, taking everything for granted and freaking complaining. That's the exact opposite. It's like, oh my God, all the stuff that I don't have yet, or the stuff that I've lost, oh my God. Complaining constantly, you know? So if you take the example of scooping the kitty litter, no one wants to do that, and that's not a fun activity. But you can be grateful for it if you compare it to an alternative, which is not scooping a kitty litter box because your cat has died and you don't need to do it anymore. There's an alternative for you. Or the kitty pees everywhere. And you gotta, like, in the morning, part of the routine is hunting for the kitty pee. So, it can be applied to friggin' anything. All the amazing food I have at my disposal. All the warmth in my bed at night. All these things, you take them for granted. Oh my God. There's snow on the ground outside right now. If I didn't have the warmth of this place, yeah, being grateful for what I've got. A goal of mine, a wish of mine, one that is also slowly kind of coming more and more true. In any case, gratitude for my kitty specifically this morning. Wishing you well.